like questions, comments, concerns about my cross training.
Okay.
Because I do it in silence. I love I mean, I'll be on the elliptical. I was on it for 2 hours once. I did like 18 miles on it.
That is hardcore.
And I just, nothing. I like it. I like to think.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Talking While Running. Unreal guest today, the one and only Rachel McArthur.
Woo!
How are you doing?
Great. Super nice out.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was like 85 and sunny.
I know. Like hot.
Yeah.
This is not bad though.
Today's a little windy, but I think we'll make it work. Yeah, thanks so much for joining me. Rachel's on the CU team now, wrapping up her final semester.
Yeah.
Right now, really.
Yeah, like 10 days left.
Hell yeah. So early congrats on wrapping up the college career, but before it's over, I want to talk with you and kind of get the backstory on, first of all, how you got into running and kind of the origin story. You're from Virginia.
Yes.
Correct. So how did a young Rachel discover the passion for running?
Yeah, so I think it was pretty much like any other distance runner.
Okay.
I started playing soccer.
Oh yeah, we get that a lot.
The classic, like I was just fast.
The pipeline.
So I played soccer, and then I really didn't run like competitively as a sport. I did like some school stuff when I was young, like 7 or 8.
Okay.
But I'd say sophomore year of high school, I really got like into it. And I like to tell this story because it's funny. Because my mom told me, if you like make your statement, I'll buy you a bunny.
Oh wow.
I always wanted a pet bunny. So that
That's
was like
chill.
my motivation. So I made it. And
So
she got me
sophomore
one,
year.
and yeah, I started really kind of taking off with it.
Was that track or cross? Was the
It was track.
okay?
No, it was cross. This cross came first.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So the cross.
Okay, and then what was kind of like the culture like as you kind of went up through the ranks in Virginia high school?
Competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some really good girls I competed against in high school.
Yep.
So kind of when I jumped into that scene, it wasn't like I was the best by any means to begin with. And it was fun. It was definitely like do I love running or do I love competing? And I decided I just loved both.
Yeah, hell yeah. It is a good sport for that thing.
Yeah.
So you went on to Villanova first.
Yes.
What was kind of the initial draw to pick Nova? And then we'll get into the CU transition.
Yeah. I was primarily a middle distance runner.
Yeah.
In high school and going to Nova, so Nova has a really good history middle distance runners together, and I guess I kind of just want to keep up with that. I wanted to do the 8, I wanted to do the 15, and so that's where I landed.
Yep.
It's also East Coast. That's where I'm
Yeah,
from.
for sure.
So that was kind of that, and I sort of just settled for staying close to home and keeping my focus on those middle distance events.
Right. And then, so for those who don't know, living under a rock, Rachel's transferred to CU. I mean, no disrespect to Nova, but it blossomed, I would say.
Yeah.
Since then. So, how's the transition been? And yeah, any big lessons or kind of nuggets of advice maybe for that process?
It was tough. I'd say it's a really different lifestyle out here, so
Yeah.
really independent. You kind of fend for yourself in a way. So that was tough in itself, just the whole lifestyle change. But on top of that, I run like a lot out here. I started running last summer 90 miles, 80 miles.
Damn, yeah.
Which is way more than I've ever done. So training was kind of ramped up. Lifestyle was different, but it took me like a few months.
Yeah.
And then I was just fine.
Did the altitude hit? Any memory about that?
Yes, but only for like a month.
Yeah.
For like a month. I was also out of shape when I got here, so
Okay.
I was struggling. My first run back, horrible. But like 3 weeks later, and it's fine. You don't even notice.
Yeah. So we've had some buffs on before.
Yeah.
And I'm like collecting
Who?
Morgan Pearson,
Okay.
Sarah Vaughn actually, who's an OG. But I'm collecting like background knowledge on Coach Wetmore. So any training advice or something that surprised you maybe about his coaching?
That surprised
Or any of the coaching staff?
Gosh, I'd say probably the level of independence.
Okay.
And I sort of expected that though, in a sense. They are great coaches, they tell us what to do, obviously they coach us, but then there's also that factor of...
They're going fast.
Oh my God.
Safety first on some part.
You gotta do everything right outside of the sport, and they expect that.
Yeah, it just as a given.
Yes, they don't tell you to do that, they expect you to cook and, I don't know, do your doubles, do your cross-training,
Right.
do all the above, which I've never had that kind of fostered independence. So that surprised me maybe a little bit, but
That's interesting, yeah.
I liked it.
Okay, cool. So let's talk more nowadays and the most recent stuff. I think you said off camera that like you were only training for a few weeks in indoor
Yeah.
officially, but didn't you get like All-American in the mile?
Yeah.
So like how the hell does that happen?
Gosh, after cross country, beginning of cross country, I can tell you
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, let's take it back.
August 29th.
Okay.
I write everything down. August 29th of this past summer,
Yeah.
I noted like my Achilles hurts a little bit.
All right.
Never had Achilles pain.
Right.
And then 4 weeks later, I took one day off and I said, I can't walk. Not sure why.
Oh shit.
Turns out I just had some really bad tendinosis going
Yeah.
on. But it was like horrible. I couldn't walk after practice, couldn't do anything.
In the Achilles, which
Yeah, my right Achilles.
yeah, we're gonna do a little loop here. We can keep it going.
Yeah, it's fair. So that hindered me a lot just with my training, with my mileage being so high.
Yeah.
After cross country nationals, I didn't cool down.
Okay.
Ended my season.
Yeah.
As soon as I crossed
That
the
was
line.
it. Yeah.
That was it. And at least I crossed the line. I was happy with
Yeah,
that.
of course.
No crawling for me. Anyways.
Especially as a miler, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll get into that.
So I ended my season, and then I got a PRP.
Okay.
Beginning of December. and
Wait, so what is that for people who don't know?
It's an injection
Yeah.
in your wherever.
Yeah.
I got it in my Achilles.
Uh-huh.
It's basically just like a plasma
Yeah.
anti-inflammatory injection. Oh my god, it was horrible. It was excruciating. I was in a boot for a bit.
Was it painful like in the moment?
Oh.
Or
I mean, this is the most painful injury I've ever had.
oh shit.
In the moment though.
Yeah.
I mean, I was not well. I thought I was gonna pass out. Anyways, but so that was December, and it took me about 8 weeks to get back
Okay.
to running. I mean, I remember I was out in California with Cooper, and I had like
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
We said
This
he'd
is
come
about
out.
me.
Yeah.
And so
We'll bleep it.
I remember I had my first run, which was 1 minute run, 1 minute walk.
Wow.
By like 4.
Heck yeah.
And that was like for a week. And now we're like, getting into the indoor season.
Yeah.
I ran on the ground from square one, no running, nothing. For 4 weeks, I ran a 4:34, my first race.
Jesus.
Qualified for nationals, safe, and then kind of just barely managed it until nationals.
That's one of the most ridiculous things
Yeah, I mean,
I've ever heard.
I didn't know if I was gonna make it.
Yeah.
I just kind of said we have pretty much one shot to do this because I'm in so much pain. So,
Right. You're wrapping up.
Yeah, so made NCAAs, decided, let's just end the season right after this for a little bit.
Okay.
But in the moment, I felt okay. I was
Really?
like, yeah, I was like, this is great. But,
Was it the adrenaline maybe or?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was kind of just a fun season because I said I might end my season. I might not even do it. I haven't been running on the ground.
Yeah.
I've been cross training, but yeah.
That's nuts. Okay.
Really limited, but here we are now.
So you also mentioned, I think before we started, but the cross-training options
Yes.
at CU. What's kind of like, let's go, your favorite and then least favorite.
Okay,
like,
my favorite used to be the bike.
okay, used
I
to
love
be.
the bike. I picked up the elliptical.
All right.
I love it. I think it's because it mimics running the closest.
Yeah.
But I get a lot of like questions, comments, concern about my cross training.
Okay.
Because I do it in silence. I love
Oh,
that.
shit.
I mean, I'll be on the elliptical. I was on it for 2 hours once. I did like 18 miles on it.
That is hardcore.
And I just, nothing. I like it. I like to think.
That's next
But,
level.
yeah, elliptical bike. Underwater treadmill, I don't hate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Alt-G experience.
Yeah. All-G. If anyone's familiar, it's the most uncomfortable machine
Yeah.
in existence. So that's not as freeing. I don't like That was
Sure. The opposite, really.
not like elliptical, so.
So you touched on it a bit there. You said too, you're more of a middle distance miler type athlete, but you still ran cross.
Yes.
And I know at Nova you did well in cross too. Like, what's your advice for track middle distance people who still, need to be there for their team and still show up at cross and make the most of it?
Just enjoy the process, which sounds so cliche.
Oh yeah.
I never liked cross country, and then I decided to start looking forward to the runs with my teammates and traveling to meets, and just taking it kind of practice by practice, run by run, race by race, and also just kind of committing myself to it. And like we
That's good. Yeah.
So I'm
Right.
also excited to contribute to that.
Okay.
But just kind of convince yourself you love it.
Yeah.
If you convince yourself, it all works
That's
out.
half the battle anyway.
It is,
So, yeah, that's good. Then I want to transition too. There's some news in the last year for also people who don't know the NIL changes.
Yeah.
So, over under $1 million that you've made. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm filthy rich. No.
How has that change affected stuff for you nowadays?
Oh my god, I'm fighting
We're gonna
demons
win,
right now. I have not capitalized on a whole lot. Just a few things here and there. Like,
what about just like the team dynamic or anything? Any changes? Sorry, my bad.
Not really, quite honestly. It's like, I've literally picked up a few things that I already use, and then I just get for free now.
Oh yeah.
But there's not been a lot besides like CU offers a lot of opportunities to make money.
That's chill.
And my teammates and I capitalize on that.
Yeah. Also smart.
Otherwise, we're here to run.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the priority.
Okay. So, all right, hold on. Dude, I'm gonna grab these cards. You can keep driving.
It sounds like I'm heaving.
No, you're chilling.
I am.
All right, we're good. Keep going. All right.
I'm not that out of shape.
So yesterday, no, you're fine. We posted on Instagram to ask Rachel questions. So I wrote some down. We're gonna ask them now. Hold on, I'm starting with a good one.
Oh no.
Okay, favorite running accessory that's not shoes. This is from @Deeds.
Oh.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Running accessory. Socks, I guess.
Okay.
I don't like accessorize really.
No, yeah.
Like a cool top.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like bracelets.
What's the go-to sock?
I'm wearing right now Free People ones.
Nice.
I really like Stance.
Okay, yeah, they're
Stance socks.
huge. All right. Thank you for these questions. Next one. We're getting wrecked by the wind, but
And we're going uphill too.
we'll keep it going. Stuck on an island.
Oh no.
Oh shit, hold on.
Smile. Yeah. Hey. Hey.
Smart.
That's hilarious.
Hey.
Rip it. Okay.
Oh my god.
Without further ado.
Yeah, okay, we're good now.
All right, we'll go up a little bit more too, if that's okay.
Oh yeah. Good thing.
Stuck on an island. What book are you bringing?
Ooh. I'm a big Colleen Hoover fan.
Okay.
So I'm reading one of her books right now. But my favorite book, Count of Monte Cristo.
Okay.
I've read it 3 times. I'm bringing that.
I don't know anything, but it sounds lit.
Yeah.
We'll drop it in the description.
Yeah.
Okay, then this is from Rhiannon Hill. What's your favorite all-time running memory?
Ooh, okay. We're going down memory lane.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can I name like 2?
Whatever you got, yeah.
Okay. I'd say first one, high school,
Yeah.
when I won NXR as a sophomore.
Damn, yeah.
But like I'd never been on a plane before.
Oh,
I had
wow.
never really run cross country like that.
Where was that race?
What's it called? Wake Med?
What state?
North Carolina.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah.
of course.
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember I went and I said, let's just run this. It'll be fun.
That's sick.
And I was like, I'm not going if I make it. I'm scared of planes. And then I won out of nowhere. I remember finishing the race. It's an uphill. And I was like, I'm winning. And Ellie Hennes was right behind me.
Wow.
And her and I were good friends. And I'm like, this is weird. So that was a good memory.
I'll see if we can get the footage.
Yeah, find
Little drop there.
I did this dramatic, like,
Hell yeah.
like, so stupid.
As you should. Just
Yeah, flex nothing. As for more recent,
yeah.
I'd say NCAA's mile.
Hell yeah.
Just because my teammate was there and won it. I mean, lots of my teammates were there, but
Right.
specifically my
Who was it? Shout
teammate
out.
won, Michaela.
Yeah.
And we had gone through the season with a couple of just injuries and issues. And I mean, I love to tell this story. The prelim, after we finished, there was another heat and she hadn't made it to the final.
Right.
And we're like sitting on the sidelines. I'm patting her on the back. I'm like, forget indoor. Like, outdoor matters more. It's okay.
So you're saying she's probably not
We
gonna do
didn't
it.
think that she made it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just move on from this. And then obviously she not only makes it, she wins the final.
Yeah.
And
That's savage.
yeah, I was right behind her, so
Was it like a little bit of a slower heat or what?
the second heat?
That had you thinking,
Oh no, they took it out.
okay.
But they came through slightly slower, so we're like,
Yeah. The qualifying.
yeah.
Alright. Morgan Caldwell Pearson says, are the tattoos real?
No, they're actually stick-ons. I do it every single morning.
Yeah. We drew a Trackster Sharpie one.
Yeah, they're all fake.
And then this is from @Schweez. What's one thing you think has the biggest impact on your running?
Lifestyle outside the sport.
Okay.
I'd say,
Just taking shots every night.
yeah, so I'm a huge partier.
Yeah, right.
No, I surround myself with great people. I think the biggest difference that I've made in my life, or change I guess,
Yeah.
is picking and choosing who I keep in my circle.
Yeah.
And that, huge impact.
That is,
The energy affects you a lot.
hell yeah. Energy is the biggest thing. And alright, and then there's a few more, but let's go with least favorite trail that you've ever run. I don't know who asked this.
God.
And then also let's go
This one.
least favorite run period. This one.
Yeah.
And then your favorite too. Let's do that.
Okay, least favorite. Gosh, let me think.
Just more that you dread, like
Well, I can only think of stuff like recent that
Yeah,
I've been to. And I don't hate too much. I'd say,
it's all about convincing yourself.
yeah, there's not a lot I hate, but I can name a couple of runs when it's summertime and it's 90 degrees
Yeah.
and it's hot.
Yeah.
Those, like out towards, gosh, Route 66 out in Colorado.
Okay.
No shade. You want to die.
Just exposed,
I've had
yeah.
a number of breakdowns on those runs. My teammates can vouch. I've like sat on the side of runs on the road and just
Right.
like, leave me. Those have been tough.
Yeah.
Favorites,
All right.
single tracks, down
Yeah.
the draw trailhead.
Okay.
Really pretty single track kind of hike.
Perfect.
I like that. It's peaceful.
All right. Thank you everyone for the questions. Make sure you follow Trackster and Rachel for any future episodes, maybe if she's willing to do it later.
Yeah.
And then I want to ask, we're gonna wrap up soon here, but you're finishing up college soon. What are we
Yeah.
at?
I was like, oh my god, we were running for 1 mile. That's 2.5.
Yeah. Let's say this. How about, is there any like pro or somebody else in the sport that you're looking at kind of like, if I could follow that sort of path from college to pros, that would be
Like
great.
an individual's footsteps.
Yeah, or just kind of like,
Do you
they
want
did
to
it
take
right.
over?
No. I think you're more ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just somebody that you're like, oh, that's the way to do it.
There's definitely a lot of women that I know, maybe that I was teammates with, that I've come across in the past that I respect the path that they took.
Right.
And I think that could work for me. Personally, I want to go a different direction with a lot of things.
All right.
So I have some ideas. But I think the way they went about things is in like the steps they took to get what they want.
Right.
I'd say former teammates. People
Okay.
I looked up to in the past.
And then maybe what can you share about scheming about doing things different?
I think that I am entering the game with a little bit more on my side in terms of just, I guess, marketability when it comes to like social media
Yeah,
and
for
such.
sure. Smart.
And I know what that's worth.
Yeah.
And in that sense, I think I need to be compensated rightfully so.
Yeah, I'm going broke for this interview, but it's
I'm
worth
charging for this. Yeah, so just kind of stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'll be mindful of.
that's smart. All right, well, all the run details will be on Trackster, of course. Make sure you follow Rachel. We'll put all the social media below. Get that stock up so when she does go pro.
I need it.
No, you're killing it. Thanks so much. And good luck with the rest of the season and graduation and all that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, I'm next. Sick.
Oh my
Perfect.
God. When I started that, I was like,
No, that was great.